Hey guys, welcome back to another Friday Fun Day video, and today is not going to be anywhere near my normal kind of videos, as you can tell by the title. So there are two kinds of people watching this video right now. The first group thinks that the title for this video is to get attention, which sucks. But the second group read the title and they thought, yeah, me too, which sucks even more. And I guarantee you that the second group is bigger than the first one. Because this whole idea of not being happy with who you are, this idea of hating yourself isn't uncommon. But let me get a little narcissistic and talk about me. There are a lot of areas that I don't necessarily like about myself. I don't like the way I look. I was doing good going to the gym with my sister for a while, and I lost a pretty good amount of weight, and I was feeling really confident about myself. But then I got really lazy, and I didn't go anymore, and now it's harder to get there because it's summer, and that needs to change. That's going to change, but I don't like the way I look. I don't like my size. As I mentioned before, I don't like my smile. My eyebrows are always off. I always assume that you're not really good looking unless somebody tells you you are. But I've had a few comments that told me I was a good looking dude. And I just laughed. I was like, oh, maybe they're talking about somebody else in the video, or oh, maybe their quality's low. Like legitimately trying to make up an excuse why they would say that because I just couldn't see it. And I realized, and it sounds dumb because I'm sure everybody already knows this, but I realized that this whole good looking thing, this whole self-image thing is that exactly. It's self-image. It's looking at yourself and being satisfied with what you see. It's looking at yourself and thinking, dang, I look good today. That's why I think that I'm so self-conscious about my looks. It's because I tell myself that I look bad. It's because I look in the mirror every day and I'm disgusted with what I see. It's because when I edit, I hate seeing myself on a video. I don't really see too much good in the way that I look. And I always thought that doesn't matter, you always just have to have a sparkling personality, but even there, I still don't like myself. I realized that in these videos, I'm very upbeat and happy, and that's not always me at all. I hate myself for that because I feel like I'm lying to you guys. I don't want my videos to make it seem like I don't have problems. I don't want to use it to become this character that it's Zay, not Isaiah. He doesn't have problems. No, that is not at all what I'm doing. The only reason I do that is because I realized a long time ago what I want the purpose of this channel to be. There are channels out there whose sole purpose is to teach you how to be fit. There are channels out there whose sole purpose is to inspire you to do great things. I don't necessarily want to inspire. I don't want to teach. My goal with this channel is just to make people happy. And for a while I thought that the only way to do that was to always be happy. I didn't see it as lying to you guys, making it seem like I'm always happy, because I was just putting my best foot forward. And as I said before, I don't turn the camera on unless I'm ready to be in front of people. And I wasn't sure how to make people happy if I'm sad on camera, so I just never showed that. But I realized recently that to make you guys happy, to make other people happy, isn't to always be happy myself, but it's to show that I struggle with things. A lot of things. But at the end of the day, I'm able to smile and make a stupid video. So I figured I need to show this side of me that's paralyzingly insecure, the side of me that really hates myself, just to show you guys that it's possible to be happy when you don't think you can. For those of you who have been on the channel for a while, you know that I struggle with self-harm. I made a video in December talking about self-harm, but the audio's so low you can't even hear it. But basically I talked about how I struggle with it and what I do to make sure it doesn't go too far, or what I do to try to stop. And I really liked making that video because it showed you guys a side of me that I hadn't shown before. I do still struggle with that. I do still want to. And I wish I can say that I have some kind of solution for it. Like, I just think about this and it goes away. But I don't. I'm still figuring it out. And I thought I couldn't really talk about it until I figured it out. But I think I should talk about it. I think I should show you guys that I struggle, that I hurt, that I do feel pain. I'm not always happy, because then when I do figure it out, we would have figured it out together. But it's easier said than done. I'm getting there though. Honestly, I promise you guys I am getting there. Slowly but surely. I'm starting to love myself. So I guess the point of this is that if any of you guys hate yourself, whether that be your looks or the way you act, just know that you are the only person that can change that. Which is such a hard statement to accept. Changing the way you look to hear people compliment you isn't going to change anything. Changing the way you act so that you're not even you anymore isn't going to change anything. It's hard. So super hard. But the only way that this is going to change is if we learn to look at ourselves and like what we see. If we realize that everything bad that we see in ourselves, every misplaced freckle or crooked tooth, is actually just what makes us unique, which is cheesy, then we'll get there. But it'll take time. I'm not going to go look at myself in the mirror after this video and think, dang, you know what? Your insecurities are wrong. But recently I've been getting to the point where I'm able to look at myself and say, hey, you know what? Your smile's not bad. You aren't that bad looking. You aren't as bad as you think you are. And I think with that, this whole insecurity thing can end. So yeah, sorry if that was all over the place. I'm going to have trouble editing this because it was just, I rambled a lot. I hope somebody finds this useful. I don't know how useful this is going to be. Let me know down in the comments, what's your favorite thing about yourself? I think I've asked that before, but it's a good question, and I know it's hard, so I'm going to answer down there too. Let me know. I want to know what you guys love about yourself. I'll be looking at them all. But anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow with the Sit and Talk Saturday. Until then, go do some good stuff later. And stay strong. We'll make it through this. Later.